I've always loved being alone. Ever since I was a kid, I can remember drawing on my bedroom floor by myself for hours and loving it. But as I grew older and went through high school and eventually college, I started to feel a little weird about liking being alone. But why? Hi, I'm Dean, and I'm an introvert. I think a lot of people have the wrong idea about introverts. They see us as awkward, reserved, bashful, reticent, timid, recluse, lonely, shy, weird, different. Why is it that all of these words have negative connotations? And why are these traits considered weaknesses? Why does it seem like a bad thing to be an introvert when at least a third of the population is like this? And while some of those things may be true for certain people, it definitely is not for all of us. Introversion is not something that needs to be cured. It's not something that we need to fix or worry about. It's merely something that needs to be understood more, and this is what I hope that video will be. If you're watching this, I'm assuming that you're an introvert just like me. If not, then that is fantastic. Please keep watching this video to get a general understanding of my thoughts and a lot of introverts out there. As an introvert, we like our alone time. Actually, we love it. We thrive in it. We like time to think. We like time to reflect. We like time to dream. In a world of megaphones, listening is your superpower. We don't like surface level conversations where we speak for hours about nothing. We just don't really see a point in that. On top of that, if you're a creative introvert, as many creatives are, like me, you use this time to create. This is when you feel most productive, most energized. This is where you can get lost in that creative flow for hours. I think the world has a skewed vision of introverts. And I'd love to tell the world that being an introvert is not a bad thing. It's just a different way of thinking and being. There's a difference between being shy and introverted. When you're shy, you're scared of being embarrassed or failing, which is definitely not me. If I was shy, I wouldn't be making this video right now. When you're an introvert, you just prefer not to be in overstimulating situations. But being an introvert doesn't stop you from being bold. It doesn't stop you from standing up for what you believe in and putting your voice out there. But if you believe that you can't be assertive and express yourself to the world, then that's on you. I know introversion makes it a lot harder to do that, but you have to be bold and take that leap. That's not the introversion part of you. I want the world to know that introverts are powerful, underrated, super listeners, and superheroes. But the problem is, the world is predominantly extroverted, and most people can't think like us. And most introverts see introverts as super weird and awkward. Most of the world, which is mostly comprised of extroverts, are obsessed with themselves and never shut up about themselves. I think the world could really use a little bit more introversion, a little more introspection, time to think, time to reflect, time to find out who they truly are and what they truly value in life. Now, I'm not saying that being an extrovert is a bad thing, and I think that all extroverts are narcissistic assholes, and I don't think all introverts are saints either. I just think that many introverts need that extra push. They need to be forced out of the dark and into the world. But I think the key is that we need a balance of both. But the problem is that society constantly rewards extroverted behaviors and perpetuates this through social media. The more you share, the more you talk, the more you push, the more likely you'll be to succeed. And unfortunately, the people that get ahead in life are the ones that push, the ones that break through and put themselves out there. I think we can all learn from this as introverts. And I know it's tough, trust me, I know. But it's what we need to do if we want to break through and share our side of the story. I've always felt a little different. I've always felt that I think differently and do things differently from most people. I've always felt that I was destined for something greater, that I was better than most people. And I have this insane self-confidence where I still think I am. And I have thoughts where I feel like I don't need other people in my life. Like I can do this whole life thing on my own. But then I realized I can't have this mindset if I want to live a happy, healthy life. Family, friends, and people are important. We as a species need social interaction to survive. And we need to find our place in society. We need to put ourselves out there. Otherwise, we'll end up losing ourselves in isolation. That's why it's so important for us to push ourselves, force ourselves to get out there and interact with others every once in a while. I know it's tough, but it's what we need. And it doesn't have to be meaningless conversation. Go out and seek deep connections with people. Make an effort, because if we don't, who will we have life to share with?
If you're feeling a little lost, go out and talk to other introverts if you can. Or leave a comment on this video. It might be the perfect place to find others that think like you. I mean, that's exactly why I'm making this video for me, is to find other people that think the way I do. The second thing you can do is talk to family and close friends about how you're feeling. Explain your side of the story. It might be really good for you to talk about it and clarify your thoughts into words. It might also be really good to get an outside neutral perspective to see if you can change anything in your own behavior to make yourself feel better. And lastly, I really encourage you to go deep into yourself and figure out where this social anxiety comes from. If you're watching this and you're introverted and you have no problem speaking in front of other people, then that's great. But I've started to realize that yes, I'm introverted, but I feel like I've been using introversion as an excuse for being quiet in social situations, whereas that's not necessarily the case. I was just suppressing the fear that I had of speaking up, and I had to recognize that it was social anxiety. But I went deep down into myself and figured out where that was coming from. So now that I recognize the problem, it's a lot easier for me to be aware of that in social situations and then work on that. You've got to figure out where the pain, the fear, the shyness, whatever it is, where that's coming from, so you can work on it. That's a whole nother video, so I won't go too deeply into that one right now. The only way that we are going to flip the narrative of being introverts is if we stand up and be proud of it. Know that it is okay to be introverted. You're not weird. Well, we all are, but that's a good thing. You're not a bad person and nobody likes you. We have to be self-confident. If you need time to find that in yourself, then take the time to do it. It's probably the most important quality you can have in your life. And again, know that you are choosing to spend quality time with quality people, and that's okay. You don't need to become a party animal that's socializing 24/7. But when you do socialize, make sure that you are there, you are present, and you're giving it your everything. That's gonna be way better than spending countless distracted hours. My guess is you clicked on this video because you felt a little weird about being an introvert, and you hoped that this video might help make you feel better. And I hope it did. I hope that by watching this video and me making this video, we'll feel a greater sense of self and self-confidence, and that hopefully others are able to watch this video and understand us a little bit better. The biggest mistake you can make as an introvert is trying to be an extrovert. So be true to yourself and own it. If you're an introvert, that doesn't mean you can't thrive in social situations. It just takes a little more work. If you're an introvert, it's great to meet you. I love that about you. Whew. Thank you so much for watching. That was a special one to make. I feel like I've been wanting to make a video like that for a long time. I feel like I'm really going deeper into myself, figuring out myself and using film as a medium. So I was very vulnerable in this video. I hope that it helped you in some way. If it did, please leave a like on the video. It would really mean a lot and help other introverts out there as well. And subscribe to the channel for more videos of me figuring out my life and figuring out what's going on. Here's another video if you want to check out another one. But in the meantime, get out there and make it happen. I'll see you guys in the next one.